Okay, so I'm just getting back from the gym. There I go with that. I need a little jog that every time I say I put $1 in. So I got up this morning around 5 o'clock, just was on social media, said a quick prayer, and just was laying in bed debating if I was going to go to the gym this early or not, because I had originally set my alarm for 9 o'clock to get up, go to the gym, come home, take a shower, eat, and pretty much sleep on and off until it's time for me to go to work. But I was like, I'm already up, so go ahead and go to the gym. So I've been looking at some things, workouts on social media. And what will really help if people would tell you off the break if they had surgery or not. First and foremost, that will really help. You have some people out here who would tell you like, hey, I had work done, but I'm maintaining it. Because a lot of us who are pretty much getting it out the mud, who don't have money for surgery. Even if I had money for surgery, no, I'm not spending my money on surgery. I'd rather buy some shares or flip my money like a drug dealer. I'm just being honest. But a lot of us don't have money to get surgery, so we pretty much getting it out the mud. And it will really be beneficial to us if you tell us off the break, hey, I had surgery, but I'm maintaining. And some people are truly getting it out the mud, and they look the way they do. But with them looking like the way they do, for the ones who's getting it out the mud, it's not like an overnight thing. And I just want to know, was it some trial and error? Because I know it's not an overnight process, an overnight thing. It's a process. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some dedication. It's just going to take some time. I had called, I did. I called or I texted this place, and the results was phenomenal. Like, they showed before and after pictures of individuals, and I was like, oh, the results are like beautiful. So I'm thinking maybe $500 at the most, you know what I'm saying? So I reached out to one of the exercise people. I don't mean to sound ignorant, but one of the exercise people. Shit, I'd rather stop saying and they reached out to me in a timely fashion. But the price is like $3,000 for 18 sessions, and you have a personal trainer. You have a personal trainer, and they're in charge of basically making sure you eat right and just by your side through this whole journey. And I was so disappointed, because I was like, I ain't got 3 G's. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have it. And I'm trying not to get discouraged, because I be at the gym and I'm sweating. I'm doing what I think I should be doing. But I know I need a trainer. You know what I'm saying? I need someone to teach me. That's just like learning how to drive, learning how to read and write, learning how to get your CDL. You have to have a professional who's already done it, who can teach you. And so that's the box that I'm in right now. I just need someone to teach me. I need an instructor, because I do have a personal goal I'm trying to reach. I'm trying to just tone everything up on my body. Just tone it up. You know what I'm saying? I like my size. I like my bottom. I like my thighs. You know what I'm saying? I like my body. I just want everything just to be a little tighter or whatever. So I was just at the gym, I wasn't feeling discouraged. I just don't want to waste my time, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going off social media and a whole lot of Instagram videos and people posting things like, this is how I look now, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. And just a lot of that going on. So yeah, I'm gonna keep just keep going. I be doing a treadmill. So I looked online how to train your body on how to run a mile in 14 minutes. So basically, the internet was saying for beginners such as myself to just start off slow, walking like I already knew, you know, but you don't never want to assume. You still want to do your due diligence and do your research. So basically, you know, start off slow, but start increasing, start building an endurance. And so I started off on a treadmill at 2.5. Now I'm at 3.5. But to do a mile in 14 minutes, I have to be at 4.3. So now, you know, I got to incorporate some jogging and running and stuff. But I'm going to keep at this, you know what I'm saying? I guess with like some, you know, with other things, you know, it's just going to be some trial and error. So I've been doing good. I'm not eating no potatoes. I haven't eaten any potatoes, no french fries, no potato chips. I haven't even had anything sweet. Now, yesterday I was feeding for some Starbucks. And I called my mom. I said, if my mother answered the phone, I'm gonna get some Starbucks, because she likes some kind of kiwi drink at Starbucks. So that's what I said to myself. I said, she answered the phone, I'm getting Starbucks. But she didn't answer the phone. So I didn't get no Starbucks. But I haven't really been feeding, just a little bit, and I be feeding for food, not so much for sweets, just to eat. I like to eat. I like to grub. Even when I'm not hungry, I like to grub. So I just need to get a strong hold on that. And you're not supposed to advertise to everybody, but start fasting. It's supposed to be a relationship between you and God when you fast, and to deny your flesh or what have you. And all of us have crack-like symptoms. Just because you ain't hitting the pipe don't mean you ain't got crack-like symptoms. Mine's is food. Yours might be pornography, or gambling, or I don't know, lusting. All of us got an addiction that we just need to go before God and just cast it, you know, just cast it away. But that's all I had to say. Oh no, and then another thing, guess what happened to me at the doggone gym? This man tried to talk to me. I'm minding my business, and I go in the back because I have a black card, so I can indulge in certain things that other people don't indulge in if they don't have a black card. So every time I go to the gym, I keep like being lazy or forget to do. They got some kind of massage thing going on back there. So I said, okay, today I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to indulge in a little massage thing, the massage chair. So I go back there. I'm trying to figure it out. So I notice there's a machine going off. So it's a dude back there. So he was like, he got his machine ended, and I'm trying to figure out how my machine works. So he walks over, don't say good morning, don't say hi, not that, whatever. So he was like, can I offer you a free gift? I didn't hear him say, offer me a free gift. All I heard was free gift. And I was like, oh no, I ain't seen no free gift on the, look at my ear. I was scratching it. And all I heard was free gift. And so I was like, no, I didn't see a free gift being offered on the app. He was like, no, can I offer you a free gift? So I was sitting there like, here we go. And I'm like, well, sir, no, thank you. I was like, nothing in this world is free. And he was like, well, you shouldn't keep living the rest of your life thinking that nothing's free and this, that, and the third. And I'm just sitting there like, sir, don't nobody want to be hollered at the damn gym. All of us just coming here, you know, to work out and roll the fuck out. And so I was like, ignoring him. I was like, you know how to make this machine work? He was like, oh, you gotta go to the front desk. I said, oh, okay. So, you know, I'm walking away. He was like, oh, I guess you don't want my number since you walking away. The fuck? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm good. And plus, I'm just getting out of something. And most of these men, they damaged. And it's unfortunate. Like my generation on up, like 80s babies, no, on back, 80s babies, 70s babies, especially 80s babies, we got hit the hardest. Like crack, that shit was just terrible. It just hit our community worse than fucking COVID. And A lot of us had to see our parents or loved ones strung out on that shit. A lot of us had to see our loved ones just turn into something we can't, just like a monster. Like, I can't believe this is you. Like, my dad, he didn't turn into a monster, but my father had a good government job. I remember calling my father job, begging the fuck out of him, like, when the fuck you coming home? I want you to come home now. Because I remember him working every other weekend. I used to always call his job. He worked somewhere in Bethesda, but he used to work around animals. I don't know exactly what his job title was, but my daddy had a good job. My daddy had a house that his parents left him, and just crack just came in and invade just terrible. That's why I don't fuck with this government. I don't, because if this government really wanted to end poverty and end certain shit, they can. We saw what happened when COVID happened. The whole world shut down. So you mean to tell me you can't stop other shit from happening? I don't believe that. But I'm all over the place and I'm getting off topic. I just want to find like a trainer that I can afford, that can give me a regimen what to do, how to target my areas at the gym, and how to eat right. Right now, I'm pretty much throwing shit on the wall, hoping that it sticks. The only thing I've been really consistent in is not eating anything heavy after 6. Like, I work overnights. So the only thing I'm eating at work is a kiwi, cherries, strawberries, Greek yogurt, coconut water. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm pretty much eating. So when I'm at home, like right now, I'm gonna go in the house and eat. And the last time I'm going to eat today will roughly be about 4 or 5 o'clock. Then I'm not going to eat no more. And I be wanting to grub. Half the time I don't even be hungry. I just be wanting it. But I've been doing good so far. Or whatever. But just, you know, if I can give you any type of encouragement, just don't get discouraged if you don't see instant results. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might, like in my position, I see the other men and women who really, really look good. I mean, they really, really look good. But you don't see what goes on behind doors, all the sacrificing they giving up and all the research they can possibly be doing to get fit the way they get fit. But my thing is, if you're going to sell a health plan or whatever type stuff, please let the consumer know that, hey, I had surgery. That way, you know, I could be like, oh, okay. Versus the ones to say, I got it out the mud. You know, no disrespect to the ones who got surgery. You know, you had the money to get surgery, whatever. I'm just saying, for the ones who like me, I ain't got no money for no goddamn surgery. And if I did save up money, it will not to be for surgery. It'll be to buy a house, or I'm throwing it in some type of share account to collect some dividends. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't got that money to spend over twice, I'm not spending it once on some BS. I'm just being honest with myself. But yeah, just stay encouraged. You know, talk to yourself nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was reading something that Bruce Lee has said. I don't know how true it is, but it made sense. He said, speak to yourself kind. Don't even joke or whatever. Because a lot of times I be joking with myself. You know, I'm from the hood. That's all we do is joke. And like, when my hair grow back, I be like, damn, I look like one of them snotty head little boys. One of them badass little boys who used to come through my lunch line when I was when I was a cafeteria worker. But you gotta speak to yourself kind. You gotta be like, oh, I like my freckles on my face. I like the gaps in my teeth. You know, I just love me. Ooh, I just love me. Because when you speak to yourself kind, you have a certain way you walk. You have a certain way you talk. And people going to respect you because they don't have no choice but to respect you. Because guess what? You respect yourself. But when you out here and you feeling like you ugly, or you That's how people gonna treat you. And I refuse for a person to treat me any kind of way. Like when I was younger, people got away with a lot of stuff. But now that I'm older, I'm not rocking. I'm not gonna let you talk to me any kind of way. I'm not gonna let you handle me any kind of way. You're gonna handle me properly. You're gonna handle me like fragile rubies, and yeah, you're gonna handle me like the stuff that they got behind the glass and say don't touch it. When they do take it out, they put gloves and shit on because they don't want to get it smeared or dirty. That's how you're gonna handle me. And if you can't handle me that way, then move it along. Don't even say nothing to me. But anyway, have a good day. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to speak kind to one another. And like my mama always say, God loves you best.